Good morning. It's dawn right now. Sun's just coming up and I'm at Pima, Thacker Pass. It's April 2023. And construction, which really means the destruction of the land, has begun in earnest. I'm on top of Sentinel Rock right now, which is on the east side of Thacker Pass. And what I'm seeing right now, as I look over to the east, across the Quinn River and down into the valley here, is a swath of bulldozed land about 20-30 yards wide that Lithium Nevada has carved into the land to begin constructing their water pipeline. They've got heavy equipment and various materials staged down below Sentinel Rock here. All this is in the location where the September 12th, 1865 massacre began. That massacre then spread out to the west as people fled from the soldiers and went deeper into Thacker Pass. And almost along their route, we can see this swath continuing, this bulldozer track continuing across the landscape. It's hard to see from up here without binoculars, but out here more towards the middle of Thacker Pass, there is a lot of activity going on. Workers are just starting to arrive for the morning, but there are bulldozers, dump trucks, graders, excavators, bucket loaders, piles of large pipe, other equipment, staging areas. There's permanent installations starting to go up, and maybe 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 acres of healthy, old growth sagebrush habitat that has already been bulldozed, that has already been destroyed, scraped clean. It's really hard to see. It's really hard to witness that, honestly. It's the right thing to do, to be here, to witness it, to see it, to not turn away from what's happening and just distract yourself or pretend that it's not real, or retreat into addictions or video games or Netflix or something along those lines. It's right to sit in that feeling of, this is wrong, this hurts, this is painful. So I'm here to do that. The fight isn't over. We're continuing to fight. But I won't lie to you, this is going to be a long shot. It's been a long shot from the beginning, going up against a multi-billion-dollar corporation with the backing of General Motors, largest car company in the United States, with the backing of the federal government, which is providing massive subsidies, probably a value of billions of dollars to this project, with the backing of the state of Nevada, which is providing tax breaks. Unfortunately, we live in a world where protecting the natural world is not a priority. Protecting the land is not a priority. Standing up for non-human species, for water, for future generations is seen as a luxury. The meadowlarks are singing this morning, the ravens are cawing and Crowley Creek right down here below Sentinel Rock is flowing the biggest I've ever seen it. It's been a wet spring out here. There are these contradictions doing this work where at the same time as everything is getting worse and the species extinction crisis is accelerating, global warming is accelerating, the destruction of soils and waters and so on is accelerating, where at the same time life goes on and the world continues and life wants to live and life continues to live. And to me, that's an inspiration. That is a reminder that we can't be destroyed by these types of projects. We have to keep going. We have to continue. We have to feel all the things that we're feeling in a fight like this, all the grief and the pain and the loss and the anger, the rage, the despair, the sorrow. And we have to continue feeling our love too, which is ultimately what fuels this work. It's what fuels me. It's what fuels all of us who are working to protect the land and the water, is love. And I feel that today just more deeply, more strongly, more fully than I did when we started this campaign. More deeply than I ever have in my life. And with pain comes, with love comes pain. With love comes pain. But also with love comes responsibility. And we have a responsibility to uphold.